Hey everyone, so let me ask you something. Have you ever looked at your bank account at the end of the month and thought, where did all my money go? I mean, you're not buying yachts or designer handbags every week, but somehow the money just vanishes into thin air, right? Well, here's the thing. Most of us are bleeding money on everyday household stuff without even realizing it. We're talking about things you do every single day that are quietly draining your wallet. And the worst part, these are things you can fix right now, today, without any special skills or expensive equipment. So in this video, I'm going to share 5 household tricks that actually work and will genuinely save you money. Not like 5 cents here and there. I'm talking real, noticeable savings that add up to hundreds, even thousands of dollars over the year. And these aren't those weird internet hacks that nobody actually does. These are practical, simple changes that anyone can make. Stick around until the end, because trick number 5 is honestly a game changer, and it's something most people get completely wrong. But before we dive in, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on more money-saving tips. All right, let's get into it. Okay, trick number 1. Use your freezer properly, and I mean really use it. Now, I know what you're thinking. I already use my freezer. I've got some ice cream in there and maybe some frozen peas. But here's what most people don't realize. Your freezer can save you a ridiculous amount of money on groceries if you actually use it strategically. Here's the deal. The average family throws away about 30 to 40% of the food they buy. That's literally throwing money in the trash. But almost everything can be frozen. Bread going stale, freeze it. You've got herbs that are about to go bad. Chop them up, put them in ice cube trays with a little olive oil, and freeze them. Leftover pasta sauce, soups, that half an onion you didn't use, all of it can go in the freezer. But here's where it gets really good. When you see meat on sale, and I mean a really good sale, buy extra and freeze it properly, you can save 50% or more by buying when it's on sale instead of paying full price. Same goes for butter, cheese, even milk. Yes, you can freeze milk, just give it a shake when it thaws. And here's a pro tip, freeze things in portions. Don't just throw a whole bag of shredded cheese in there, divide it up so you can take out exactly what you need. This prevents waste and means you're not defrosting more than you'll actually use. If you start using your freezer strategically, you could easily save $100 to $200 a month on groceries. That's real money back in your pocket. And speaking of putting money back in your pocket, if you're looking for even more ways to boost your finances, I've put together an awesome resource for you. In the description below, you can download our ebook called Side Hustles 101. It's packed with practical ideas for making extra income that actually fit into your real life. Because here's the truth, saving money is fantastic, but combining that with a side hustle, even a small one, can completely transform your financial situation. So definitely check that out after this video. But okay, let's keep going because we've got 4 more money-saving tricks to cover. All right, trick number 2. Stop buying so many cleaning products. And no, I'm not saying live in filth. I'm saying that you're being played by marketing companies who want you to. Think you need a different product for every surface in your house. Here's the reality. You can clean almost everything in your home with just 3 things: white vinegar, baking soda, and dish soap. That's it. These 3 ingredients cost maybe $10 total and will last you months. Compare that to buying specialized cleaners for your bathroom, kitchen, windows, floors, and whatever else, which can easily run you $50 to $100. Let me give you some examples. For glass and mirrors, mix equal parts water and white vinegar in a spray bottle. Boom, perfect, streak-free shine. For scrubbing tough stains in your bathroom or kitchen, make a paste with baking soda and a little water. It works better than most commercial scrubs, and it won't scratch your surfaces. For general cleaning, a few drops of dish soap in warm water cleans countertops, floors, pretty much everything. Now, I know some of you are thinking, but what about disinfecting? Here's the thing. For everyday cleaning, you don't need hospital-grade disinfectants. Soap and water remove 99% of germs. But if you really want that extra peace of mind, add a little rubbing alcohol to your vinegar solution. The best part, these natural cleaners are better for your health, better for the environment, and way better for your wallet. You'll save at least $300 to $500 a year just by ditching the fancy cleaning products. Trick number 3. This one is more about behavior, but trust me, it's a money saver. It's called the 24-hour rule, and it's super simple. Whenever you want to buy something that's not essential, wait 24 hours before purchasing it. Here's why this works. Most of our purchases are impulse buys driven by emotion, not actual need. You see something online, it looks cool, you get that little rush of excitement, and boom, you buy it. But that feeling fades fast. And then you're stuck with something you didn't really need and less money in your account. The 24-hour rule breaks that cycle. When you force yourself to wait, you give your brain time to move past the emotional response and think rationally. You start asking yourself, do I really need this? Will I actually use it? Is there something I already own that does the same thing? Here's how to make it even more effective. When you want to buy something, add it to your cart, but don't check out. Or if you're in a store, take a photo of it. Then walk away. If after 24 hours you still want it and can justify the purchase, then go ahead and buy it. But here's what usually happens. Most of the time, that desire just disappears. You forget about it or realize you didn't need it in the first place. I started doing this about a year ago, and I'm not exaggerating when I say it saved me thousands of dollars. All those little purchases that seemed so important in the moment, turns out I didn't need any of them. If you implement just this one trick, you'll be shocked at how much money stays in your account. Trick number 4, make your coffee and drinks at home. Now, I can already hear some of you groaning, but hear me out because this one is huge. Let's do some quick math. If you buy a $5 coffee every workday, that's $25 a week, roughly $100 a month, and $1,200 a year. On coffee, and that's just one coffee a day. If you're also buying fancy energy drinks, smoothies, or afternoon pick-me-ups, you could easily be spending $2,000 to $3,000 a year on drinks. Now, making coffee at home costs you maybe 50 cents per cup if you buy decent coffee. That same $5 daily habit now costs you about $2.50 a week, $10 a month, and $120 a year. You're saving over $1,000 just by making coffee at home. But here's how to make it actually work, because I know the objection. The coffee shop tastes better and it's convenient. So here's what you do. Invest in making your home coffee setup actually good. Get a decent coffee maker or a French press. Buy coffee you actually enjoy. Learn how to make it the way you like it. Add some flavored syrups, if that's your thing. They're cheap and last forever. And for convenience, prep it the night before. Set up your coffee maker on a timer, or, if you like iced coffee, cold brew is insanely easy. You literally just let coffee grounds soak in water overnight. The same goes for other drinks. Those fancy smoothies. A basic blender and some frozen fruit will make the same thing for a fraction of the price. Energy drinks. Make iced tea or coffee. It's cheaper and honestly better for you. If you're someone who spends money on drinks throughout the day, this trick alone could save you $1,500 to $2,000 a year. That's a nice vacation or a serious chunk of savings. And now, trick number 5, and this is the big one that most people completely overlook. Maintain your stuff before it breaks. This is where people lose the most money and they don't even realize it. Here's what happens. We buy something, we use it, and we ignore the maintenance until it completely breaks down. Then we have to pay for expensive repairs or replacements. But here's the truth. A little bit of preventive maintenance saves you massive amounts of money in the long run. Let me give you some real examples. Your car. Getting regular oil changes costs maybe $50. Skipping them and ruining your engine. That's thousands of dollars. Your HVAC system, changing the air filter every few months, costs about $2. Letting your system work harder because of a dirty filter. That increases your energy bill and can lead to a breakdown that costs hundreds or thousands to fix. Your appliances, cleaning the lint trap and vent in your dryer takes 5 minutes. Not doing it? It makes your dryer work harder, increases your electric bill, and is actually a fire hazard. Plus, it shortens the life of your dryer. Here's another big one. Your home's gutters. Cleaning them twice a year is free if you do it yourself, or maybe $100 if you pay someone. Ignoring them. Water damage can cost you thousands in repairs. Even small things add up. Sharpening your kitchen knives means they last decades instead of becoming useless in a few years. Cleaning the coils on the back of your refrigerator helps it run more efficiently and last longer. Sealing gaps around windows and doors costs maybe $20, but can save you hundreds on heating and cooling. The pattern here is simple. Spend a little time and money on maintenance now, and you avoid spending a lot of money on repairs and replacements later. If you start maintaining your stuff properly, you could easily save $1,000 to $2,000 a year or more, depending on what you own. And here's the best part. Most maintenance is either free or really cheap, and it's not complicated. You don't need to be handy. You just need to pay attention and do the basic stuff on a regular schedule. Alright, so let's recap real quick. Number 1, use your freezer strategically to cut down on food waste and take advantage of sales. Number 2, ditch the expensive cleaning products and use simple, cheap alternatives. Number 3, implement the 24-hour rule to stop impulse buying. Number 4, make your coffee and drinks at home instead of buying them out. And number 5, maintain your stuff before it breaks to avoid expensive repairs and replacements. If you implement all 5 of these tricks, and I mean really commit to them, you could easily save $3,000 to $5,000 a year, maybe more. That's not some vague estimate. That's real money that stays in your account instead of disappearing. And here's the thing, none of these tricks are hard. They don't require you to live like a monk or give up things you love. They're just smarter ways to handle everyday stuff. Small changes that add up to big results. So here's my challenge to you. Pick one of these tricks and start today. Not tomorrow, not next week. Today. And then once you've got that one down, add another. Before you know it, these will just be habits, and you'll be saving money without even thinking about it. If you found this helpful, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more practical money-saving tips. Drop a comment and let me know which trick you're going to try first, or if you have your own money-saving hacks that work for you. And remember, check out that Side Hustles 101 ebook in the description for even more ways to improve your finances. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Now go out there and stop wasting money.